Hello everybody, I'm alive. Quick thing before I pull up the game, I'm just gonna go ahead and let y'all know. I've been having a lot of issues with my earbuds. They've barely been working on the one side that works, being the right side, and they keep going out. So I'm going to try to stay in this incredibly specific and uncomfortable position for the entire stream. So I plan to make it at least to Hotland, maybe through Hotland, to the core before the end of the stream. But at worst, we'll probably make it through Waterfall, and I may have to call it depending on how many issues I'm having with my earbuds. But we'll see. So let me get the game pulled up and we'll get it rolling. Let's see, F4. Just make sure that's showing on stream. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Should you play Yakuza? I think you should. Also, how is the audio mixing? Like, is the game too quiet? Because if so, I can change it. I just kind of need to know. Oh, they updated it to say 2020X. That's cute. I like that. Oh, that's super cool. Can't hear the game? Okay, I will turn it up then. Okay, is that good? Alright, cool. Good to know. So we are gonna go ahead and get started. I'm super excited for this. Undertale is one of my favorite games of all time, and I'm prepared to cry on stream again. I did it for Klonoa. I'll do it here. I don't care. This one's probably gonna be a two-parter, realistically. I'm already loving the new dialogue. Oh no, okay, hang on. My earbuds are physically not working again. Give me just half a second, y'all. I apologize for the technical difficulty. I am doing what I can. But, you know, when they don't work, they don't work. Fuck, this is really bad timing. Yeah, if you don't mind me borrowing yours, I would greatly appreciate that, because these are just not working at all. They kind of died on me today. Thank you, appreciate it. Alright everybody, give me just a second. I apologize for the very sudden, issues. Also, hello Scarlett, good to see you. Let's see. Earbuds are in. Now let me just plug them into the tower and we'll be good to go. Hopefully we won't have any more issues. Alright, does that work? Why can I still not hear anything? Just a second, y'all. It's always fun having technical difficulties within like the first 10 minutes or so. That's my favorite. Let me just make sure it's defaulting to my headphones. Yeah, no, I can't hear anything. This is bad. Dance, technical difficulty. I completely agree. Fuck. This is so bad. Like, timing wise, this blows. My earbuds were working all day. Well, for the most part. Fuck.
Do you need help?
I don't know that it'll help. I'm not really sure what the issue is, frankly.
Are you pushing down on it?
Yeah. And there's still no audio.
Let me see.
Yeah. Here, by all means, if you can figure this out, I would be incredibly thankful, but... Hang on, y'all. I might run to a BRB screen while we get this fixed. Hello everybody, we're back and I can hear things. Yeah, I had to close the game and do everything to get it to work, but we're here now. Let me just go ahead and full screen real fast. Yeah, Stark helped me fix it, so we're good to go. Hopefully that'll be the last time that happens, because that fucking sucked, but you know. I hit quit. Okay. Any other issues that happen are solely because of me. I'm glad you do enjoy it, Scarlet. I enjoy this game too. Hopefully it'll be just as neat of a little experience as it is to me, to you, if that made sense. Look, this doesn't count as restarting Flowey. The game broke. Who doesn't want love? Bonk. God, it's so weird having functioning like audio in both sides of my ears because my earbuds only work on the right side when they do work, so this is a neat little change. Save point. God, I'm so excited to share this game with y'all. It's one of my favorites and I'm really excited to see what this mod adds. It is, Mom. God, this orchestrated soundtrack is so good. I'm glad that this game got you back into indie games and stuff. Also, is the audio okay? Because the game is a bit loud. I want to make sure it's not too loud on y'all's end or anything. Like, it's not overpowering me. But, yeah, no, indie games are great. And, I'm happy that this game was able to do that for you. Oh, this new UI is very cute. I like it. Oh, follower sound. Phantasmagoric Lich, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoy your stay. So again, I know I've already said it like 3 times, but just to make sure, you know, if there's any issues with the audio or anything, just be sure to let me know, and I'll fix it. Oh no. How dangerous, how daunting. If there's one fear that I have, it is hallways. Can't believe Goat Mom would lie to me like that. That's kind of fucked up. Certainly not. I am being very good. Just the goodest, alas. Oh, Foob. You know, I'd like to say that it says a lot about my character that I would not take more than one of the candies. I should put that on my resume when applying to jobs and things. Just kidding. I'm already employed and hate it. Yeah, no, Goat Mom, she just kind of dips. Also, I apologize if I'm not looking at chat a whole ton. God, I'm so incredibly excited for the new dialogue changes and stuff like that. Even the slightest change, anything to, you know, have an excuse to replay this game again, it's more than enough for me. Do I remember this puzzle? I think I might. Heck yeah, I do. What is happening in chat right now? I kind of regret looking. Naps the blue. Ooh, new backgrounds. Okay, alright. I didn't know about this. Oh, this is unreasonably exciting. Absolute deserves better. God, I feel that and I hate it. Sorry, Absolute. I hope you get better, bud. Let's see, the switch should be in the middle one. Yep, okay. Right, okay. Blue, green, and red. It's one of my favorite parts of the whole game. It's the little guy grooving. I forgot to hit the switch. God damn it. Okay. Kind of wild that Toby hinted at a switch port from the very beginning. Okay. Let's see. I know I got hit, but it was worth it. Just to get that over with. I don't remember what order they were in. I'm gonna assume this one's the green one. I'm so excited to see Papyrus again. It's my favorite part of the entire game. Snowden, I mean. Also, this soundtrack specifically is so much harder hitting or more effective in its context with the orchestrated version, I feel. Yeah, okay, that was the right one. Don't fucking need that. I'm gonna keep going. You were gone for like maybe 6 minutes, you're okay. Oh, I can't wait to hear Home again. A birthday cake! That's cute. They replaced it with a birthday cake. That's nice. Oh my god. Oh. Gen Z moms. Oh my god, game. This shit, I have like such a dumb grin on my face. This is adorable. I love this. It's so delightful. Wait, can I see the rest of the cake? Ah, there it is. The attention to detail here is so good. For context, this mod was literally made because somebody saw a YouTube comment somebody made that was like, I really wish this concert was, you know, a part of the actual soundtrack. So not only did they do that, but they added new dialogue and stuff like that too, which I think is really sweet of them. After the stream, I will leave a link to the Discord page in which you can also download the mod and hang out with the community a bit if you want. Because the developer of the mod specifically requested that when people share this game, they don't share direct download links, but rather a Discord. Which, you know, you can go in, you don't have to communicate or anything, you can just go in and download the mod if that's what you want. But, I think it'd be nice to stop by and say hey, and, you know, just say a quick thank you or something along those lines. Because, this is real sweet. A good hard game that's a classic? I really like the Mega Man games, specifically like Mega Man X on the Super Nintendo. Oh, they even added a new snail fact. Fuck, I love this mod so much. This game makes me so happy. It's just the dopamine I needed this week. This week's been a little difficult, but that's okay. You know, I'm happy that I'm here and able to share this with y'all, so it's good enough for me. There's like so many little tiny dialogue changes. I'm just adoring it so far. It's finally fresh. I am a good child, but I will not go upstairs. It's so interesting, some of the little tiny words they change in the dialogue. Like, it wasn't necessarily, you know, required, but it kind of makes these moments feel a little new again, and God, that's my favorite. I really like these new boss backgrounds. They're really cool. We'll do neither of those things. Ow. It feels weird playing this on a keyboard again, because the last like 4 times I've played this have been on console, so... Yeah, this is the part where she just kind of intentionally misses. Toriel, my heart, fuck. Oh, also, for the archive of this on YouTube, I will definitely put the mod's Discord link in the description for y'all to download. And that was the introduction of the game. It's about time to start. I'm super excited because we're already getting to my favorite part, being Snowden. You know, I wasn't expecting to see Kingdom Hearts conversations going on in my chat today, but you know, I don't mind. And here we go. Start of a new adventure, everybody. Hell yeah. Mod by Blink. Okay. Why is there no sound effects in this area? That's a little strange. I know the mod is still in alpha. Stick. Yeah, this is really weird that there's no audio for this. No whoopee cushion sound effect? Hang on, y'all. I might have to, like, save at this next save point and, oh, never mind. There we go. Okay. God, this whole soundtrack's so good, and hearing it orchestrated is just so magical. Like, I feel like my hairs are standing up on end. It's just, it's so good. I can't wait to hear Nyehehe, though. I mean, I've already heard it because I listened to the concert, but you get the idea. There he is, the boy. It literally doesn't matter how many times I see this sequence, it's still delightful. Every single goddamn time. It's so weird without the little musical cue. That is another thing to keep in mind, though, as it goes on, is, you know, keep in mind that this mod is an alpha, and it will continue to develop and get better as time goes on. So there's bound to be little, you know, little kinks that they gotta work out like that, I suppose. Put a little more backbone into it. Oh god, I fucking love Papyrus. He's my favorite. Did you hear Orion? No, you did not. There definitely was a background noise, but it wasn't Orion. Was not the cat. 'Twas not the cat. I kind of want to say Papyrus's lines out loud and nobody else's, because I don't really feel like doing any voice acting or anything, but I really do like Papyrus. Their dynamic is just so fucking adorable. I love them. I love every character in this game, except maybe Jerry. I don't like Jerry. Oh, I dare. Oh, I'm going to continue to see the funny skeleton boy. When I say that, I mean Papyrus, by the way. I understand that a lot of people like Sans and that it's very valid. I like him too, but there's something about Papyrus I really enjoy. No, I was supposed to wait. Damn it. Okay. God, it really is weird playing this with a keyboard again, though. It's been I guess it's been about 5 years since I played it with a keyboard. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just spare for right now. Yeah, there we go. So next we'll laugh. This one always confuses me a little bit for some reason. For example, a human. This is such a good way to introduce blue attacks. And this little dialogue here he's about to say in the top, in his portrait, is actually like what I say when I pet my cats. Pot, pat, pat, pot, pot. I enjoy doing that. I enjoy petting the cats 3 times and going pet, pat, pot. It makes my heart happy. Which, you know, is weird for a cardiovascular muscle to do, but what do I know? I'm not a doctor. Someone's been smoking dog treats. Hello, funny man. It is okay. I will take a part of you with me. Traveler? Oh, haha, that's a funny little half of my name. Isn't that a coincidence? Yes. I will take him with me until the very end. Excuses, excuses. Aw, fuck. Hello, Papyrus, I love you. I would die for you. Quite shocking. Fuck. I love you. I would die for you 8 times. I think I just kind of spiritually relate with that, like, roundabout way of talking. I'm just gonna kind of scoot across. God, I love that he does this. Oh my god. Incredible, you slippery snail. You solved it so easily. Too easily. However, the next puzzle will not be easy. Just designed by my brother Sans. You will surely be confounded. I know I am. God, fuck. I think anytime I need more dopamine, I'm just gonna launch this game. Seems like a solid plan. I'll do the little golf thing, why not? Not very good at it though. Especially not on keyboard. Hopping and twirling, your original style pulled you through. You're awarded 2G. Also, the thing that y'all were talking about in chat, yeah, Avengers recently came out. It was a Square Enix developed game, and it did not do well, which is a surprise to no one, but, you know. Ah, yes, my favorite word. Giesklifferbreber. Sans, that didn't do anything. I'm not gonna read his voice lines. I won't make y'all suffer through that. It's just hard to resist. God damn it. I just love that he writes this. Lesser dog. Now, I could do the thing where you can pet it forever and its neck keeps elongating. I don't know if I want to do that because it'll take a long time. You know, yeah, I'll do it. It wouldn't be a true Undertale playthrough if I didn't. Plus, this song's really good, and I don't mind having more of it in my life. Fuck, I thought you would jump. Rude. Rude boy. We're gonna be here for a while, by the way. No, yeah, the character design it's fucking phenomenal. Toby and Timmy are, 11 out of 10. Fun fact, on the Fangamer website for this game where you can purchase official merchandise and stuff like that, there's actually a dog scarf because of how long its neck is. And it's adorable, and I like it a lot. I don't know how I have the self-control to not purchase everything on that Fangamer because, like, I have considered... it's a crime I don't own any Undertale merch with as much as I talk about this game. Still really want the collector's edition for Switch. One day. Oh, it is very possible that we have a problem on our hands. I am the problem, and I'm very okay with that. Oh, the Avengers thing. No, yeah, the Avengers thing is... I don't know. It feels off. I respect the amount of work that went into it, and obviously it sucks that it failed. Especially because this is the closest thing in line to that one Avengers game that got cancelled about, like... God, has it been 7 or 8 years? But yeah, that was an Avengers game that was described to be very similar to this one. That ended up getting cancelled, and it kind of breaks my heart a little bit to see that the new one finally came to fruition and it just wasn't what it was promised to be back then, and it didn't really meet its marks, which, you know, sucks. It's not fair to hold it to that standard, though, I don't think, so I'm not going to. I'm going to try not to talk about that too much, though, because that's just, frankly, not related. God, this is the kind of gameplay that I live for. I wake up and I'm like, you know what I want to do? You know what I want to do with my computer? This. Just a whole lot of this. Marvel Strike Force? I'm not super familiar with that one. Like, as in I've never heard of it. But I'll take your word for it. It continues. The lesser dog is questioning your choices. Yeah, and this is just kind of where it stops. You get the idea. Anyways, I want you to take 2 seconds to look at the screenshot and tell me this isn't the best game ever fucking made. You can't. No one can. This is where humanity itself peaked, I think. Oh, a mobile MMO. That sounds interesting. The Switch has been tapped. Who needs a map? I've played this game before. I've got memories in my brain. Identify your smurf. It's so good. I am looking forward to this this mod's updates as it goes on to get more music in those little tiny moments like that. Again, it's not required or anything, but God, the fact that this exists at all is blowing my mind. But I'm gonna roll around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Now I'll let them re-sniff. I smell, yep, I smell like a weird puppy. That is correct. How did you know? Pet. Wow, pet by another pup. A new world has opened up for us. You are welcome. Now go. Have a good time at your professional no snuggling contest or whatever it was that you two do on your free time. Hello, Papyrus. Oh, how did I avoid it? I'll tell you. I left the spaghetti, but all for you. And definitely not because it was frozen to the plate. I wish I could cook with Papyrus in real life. He's a very fun lad. By arranging the snow to look more like his face. Wonderful. Everything can be improved in that way, fun fact. For example, you've got like a really loud neighbor that's cutting the grass at 6 a.m. while you're trying to sleep. Fold them into Papyrus. It makes everything better. Although I do not take responsibility for what happens if you do that. Please do not actually fold your neighbors into Papyrus. That is terrifying even in concept. Of course I care about puzzles. You ever played Panel Upon on the Super Famicom? My guy? And away he goes. Fuck. I'm enjoying this so much. I'm aware that my commentary has been kind of non-existent for the most part, but I think that's okay. This is a stream series for me, frankly. Also, another thing I forgot to mention. I mentioned last week I was considering doing Bug Fables after Klonoa to split it up before we do Klonoa 2, because I didn't want to do Klonoa 2 directly after Klonoa 1 in case, people didn't care for that. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get through Undertale in these next, like this stream and the one after this one. And surprise, surprise, we will do Bug Fables next week. I pushed back Bug Fables for this when I found out about its existence. Fuck, I can't speak. Please don't throw Switches Papyrus. Not only are they hard to find right now, but they're like $300 a pop, which is like really uncool. Also, a very quick, intense, flashing light warning for what's about to happen for anybody that hasn't seen this before. It's not super well, I mean, it's not super severe if you don't have any issues with it, but you may want to look away after he does flip the switch, just saying. Because I don't have an issue with flashing lights, but it even kind of like messes with me a little bit. Of course I understand, I got all of that, of course. Alright, everybody look away. This is your final warning. Okay, we're good now. It broke. Well, here's the thing. I've never understood if in this context it actually broke, or we just got so incredibly lucky that it just printed out pink tiles all the way through, which do nothing. We gotta talk to this guy. A dog just rushed in here, filled with inspiration. It kept trying to build a snow dog that expressed its own emotions. But as it built, it kept getting more excited about the sculpture. Its neck got longer and longer, and it added more and more snow until... It was rather sad to watch, but I couldn't turn away. God, I fucking love this game. Never give up, dog. I just realized I said up, dog. Maniacal laughing, that was one of my housemates in the other room. Worry not, everyone is safe and good. Bonk. What hat am I gonna get? Cool, just a lump. It's a Snowpuff. And this is a Snowpuff. This, however, is a Snowpuff. Surprisingly, it's a Snowpuff. Snowpuff. Is it really a Snowpuff? Behold, a Snowpuff. Eh? There's 30G inside this. What is this? Fucking big dog. It's the greater dog. Oh no! Let's see. I appreciate just how great this dog is. Its title of Greater Dog is not a lie. Connie, how the fuck did you open the door? Hang on, my cat just opened the door. Hello. Do you want scritches that bad?
Connie, come back here.
Thank you for abducting the cat.
Just, no, Connie, you cannot. You cannot but do.
There you go, guys. The special surprise cameo of my cat who knows how to open doors. Don't worry about it. She got scritches, by the way. She gets plenty of very ample attention whenever I'm not streaming. I just can't really have her in here jumping around the desk while I do stream. Picks up all the snow in the area. Now dog is very tired. Bark, bark. Bark, bark. Bark. still haven't pet enough. Bark, bark. Bark, bark. Bark, bark. Pet capacity reaches 100%. We've done it, everybody. We've pet the dog. Oh, fun fact, by the way, I've been playing Earthbound, because, you know, this game is obviously, to no one's surprise, heavily inspired by the Mother series. And Earthbound's the first Mother game I've ever really played. Well, that's not true. I played, like, a little bit of the opening of 3, but, I'm, like, playing decently through Earthbound for the first time. And, yeah, this game continues the writing of Earthbound phenomenally, and, it's really neat to see how those two games correlate. Like, it really does feel like a fan-made Mother 4 in, like, the best way possible. But yet it still has its own identity, too, which, I mean, I think is very obvious due to this game's very quick acclaim online. I actually greatly prefer the gameplay of this to Earthbound's old-school combat system just because of the amount of grinding you have to do in that game. And obviously grinding is not existent in Undertale, which is fun. You just keep going. Well, grinding can be a thing if you want to be a bad person, but I would not, so... He's such a sweetheart. Oh no, yeah, you're correct. This game very much took off, and I'm happy that it did. Although I'll never not find it weird that it happened at the time it did, because I played the game a couple months after it came out. I think it was February or March of 2016, and the game came out in September of 2015. And at that point, it was still pretty niche. Like, I mean, it was met with moderate success. Like, it definitely made its goals and everything, but for the most part, it was just something a lot of the Mother community and a couple random souls like me just kind of stumbled about upon. But, as time went on, it really struck a chord with a lot of people, and I think that's mainly due to the YouTube scene, like a bunch of YouTubers playing it and stuff like that. But, like, hey, that's super valid. I'm happy that people were able to enjoy this game in droves. It says a lot about this game's writing and character. Oh, I know about blue attacks. Snowden! Hell yeah. Now here's what I usually do. I just fill up on bicycles, like my entire inventory. Oh, I'll save one slot, but... Alright. And we will go to the inn. So I love this little bunny so much. Mom says that sleeping can recover your health above your maximum HP. What's maximum HP? Fuck. I love this game. I will stay. Yeah, no, I feel that. This game is so sweet, and every character is so hard to not care about. I don't know how you could. I've never been able to do a genocide playthrough because I can't kill Papyrus. I don't have it in me to do it. I can't. I've seen, like, most of the genocide playthrough through other people, but I've never, like, actually done it. I can't. Which is incredible because you were only up there for about 2 minutes. Here's your money back. You can pay me if you're gonna stay. God, I love this game. I know the stream's gonna be a whole lot of me just saying that repeatedly, but it's so fucking good. I'd like to talk to Cinnamon Bun, please. Isn't my little Cinnamon just the cutest? Buns are adorable. Hell yeah, they are. That's how it happened. It's a carefully decorated tree. Oh, is that a new follower? Let me check that out. FlashDub99, thank you so much for the follow. I really hope you're enjoying yourself. You guys are super, super sweet. Skeleton will tell a fish lady about it, which is weirdly more effective than most of what goes down in America. That's politics. Here it is, the infamous library. Alright, here we go. It's time to fight Papyrus. Oh fuck, once again, it's one of my favorite parts of this entire game. Human, allow me to tell you about some complex feelings. Feelings like the joy of finding another pasta lover, the admiration for another's puzzle-solving skills, the desire to have a cool small person think you are cool. These feelings, they must be what you are feeling right now. I can hardly imagine what it must be like to feel that way. After all, I am very great. I fucking love Papyrus. I don't ever wonder what having lots of friends is like. I pity you, lonely human. Worry not, you shall be lonely no longer. I, the great Papyrus, will be your... No. No, this is all wrong. I can't be your friend. You're a human. I must capture you. Then, I can fulfill my lifelong dream. Powerful, popular, prestigious. That's Papyrus, the newest member of the Royal Guard. What? Flirting? So you finally reveal your ultimate feelings. Well, I'm a skeleton with very high standards. I have 0 redeeming qualities. Oh no, that humility. It reminds me of, well, myself. You're meeting all of my standards. Let's stay later, after I capture you. I love this. So you won't fight? Then, let's see if you can handle my fabled blue attack. Oh my god. You're blue now. Nobody. Georgia after the first 30 years. No, I'm kidding. I can't steal that joke. I saw that on Twitter. That's my attack. Yeah. Then we just kind of spare. I wonder what I should wear. What? I'm not thinking about that date thing. You can tell because I said it with 2 exclamation marks rather than 1. Yeah, don't make me use my special attack. God, this music. Fuck, I love Bone Trazzle. Fun fact, it's actually one of, if not my favorite, video game BGM of all time. I can almost taste my future popularity. Undertale, unsurprisingly, has most of my favorite songs from any game ever, which is kind of unbelievable to say about one game, but, you know. I read chat and got hit because I was looking at the word groovin' and just spiritually connecting with that, I think. Papyrus, unparalleled spectator. You're right, nobody's better than Papyrus. This is a true statement. This is fact. Undyne will be really proud of me. She's already proud of you, man. Weirdly, Papyrus reminds me a lot of Johnny Bravo, but without being an asshole. So, like, there's that. The king will trim... What the fuck? Let me restart. The king will trim a hedge in the shape of my smile. My brother will. Well, he won't change very much. Ow. I'll have lots of admirers, but... will anyone like me as sincerely as you? Someone like you is really rare. I love that he just like kind of talks through his emotions with you. And dating might be kind of hard. Fuck. Messed up that timing real bad. After you're captured and sent away. Who cares? Just give up. Absolutely not. Give up or face my special attack. I will do just that. Fuck. Ow. Yeah, very soon I will use my special attack. I hate that Papyrus has a static, image, whereas a lot of bosses are more animated. It always kind of bugged me that he was left out there, and I don't know why. Not too long, and I will use that special attack. And this is where we wait 8,000 years for him to do so. I'm kidding, it should be next, I think. This is your last chance. Yeah, okay. Come on, bud. Not that I don't want this fight to last forever. Even its gameplay mechanics are really fun, because it's almost like a platformer. Which, you know, I'm very partial to. Behold, my special attack! Connie. What the heck? That's my special attack! Hey, you stupid dog! Do you hear me? Stop munching on that bone! Hey, what are you doing? Come back here! Oh well. I'll just use a really cool regular attack. Here's an absolutely normal attack. Even it's just not. I'm always really curious though. I want to know what his special attack actually is. Like so badly. Because we never get to see it because the fucking dog snatches it. A bone with sunglasses. Goodbye, Papyrus. No, whatever will I do? Boop. Well, it's clear you can't defeat me. Yeah, I can see you shaking in your boots. Therefore I, the great Papyrus, elect to grant you pity. I will spare you, human. Now's your chance to accept my mercy. Alright, sure, why not? His special attack is just one really big bone, like bigger than any bone you've ever seen before. I kind of like that. Like the idea that you just can't dodge it because of how large it is. Yo ho ho. I can't even stop someone as weak as you. Fucking Al, by the way, but I mean accurate. Undyne's going to be disappointed in me. I'll never join the Royal Guard, and my friend quantity will remain stagnant. What did you say? Let's be friends or what a loser? Really? You want to be friends with me? Well then, I guess I can make an allowance for you. Wowie, we haven't even had our first date. And I've already managed to hit the friend zone. Who knew that all I needed to make pals was to give people awful puzzles and then fight them? You taught me a lot, human. I hereby grant you permission to pass through. And I'll give you directions to the surface. Basically, you keep going fucking right. Then, when you reach the capital, cross the barrier. What you do by going straight? That's the magical seal trapping us all underground. Anything can enter through it, but nothing can exit. Except someone with a powerful soul. Like you. That's why the king wants to acquire a human. He wants to open the barrier with soul power. Then us monsters can return to the surface. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. To reach the exit, you will have to pass through the king's castle. The king of all monsters. He is... well... he's a big fuzzy pushover. Everybody loves that guy. I am certain if you just say, "Ahem, excuse me, Mr. Dreamer, can I please go home?" He'll guide you right to the barrier himself. Anyway, that's enough talking. I'll be at home being a cool friend. Feel free to come by and have that date. God, fuck. There will never be another character written as well as Papyrus. As long as I live. I'm happy out of all the times in human history I've been able to exist, it's been at the same time as Papyrus. Actually, I don't need to save yet, that'll be fine. So you came back to have a date with me. You must be really serious about this. I'll have to take you someplace really special. A place I'd like to spend a lot of time. My house! God, this fucking game's comedic timing never gets old. Oh, Papyrus Deltarune, you're right. We haven't seen Papyrus Deltarune yet. He may be better than Papyrus Undertale, who knows? Just gonna keep him running back and forth for a little bit to get the dialogue. Wow, being a good host is a real workout. Impressed? I increased the height of my sink. Now I can fit more bones under it. Take a look-see. What? Catch that meddling canine. Casses. Sans, stop plaguing my life with incidental music. I love Papyrus. You can't go in this version, right? Forget it. Yeah, in the PC version you can't go in, unfortunately. That's the trash can. Feel free to visit it at any time. I think I butchered saying that out loud, but that's fine. This is my brother's pet rock. He always forgets to feed it. As usual, I have to take responsibility. The rock is covered in sprinkles. It's a dirty sock with a series of notes on it. Sans, please pick up your sock. Don't put it back down, move it. You moved it 2 inches. Move it to your room. And don't bring it back. It's still here. Fucking forget it. Ooh, what's my favorite game show? It says stay tuned for a new program. What? It's usually better than this. This is just a bad episode, don't judge me. You touched the couch. Alright everybody, can we get some touches to couch in chat, please? A classic image. It always reminds me of what's important in life. That's my room. If you finished looking around, we could go in and do whatever people do when they date. This race car bed. That's my bed. If I ever get to the surface, I'd like to drive down a long highway. Wind in my hair. Sun on my skin. Of course, that's just a dream. So instead I cruise while I snooze. Ah, yes, action figures. A great reference for theatrical battle scenarios. How do I have so many? Well, let's just say they're from a chubby, smiling man who loves to give surprises to people. Yeah, that's right. Santa. I love Papyrus so much. Isn't that flag neato? Undyne found it at the bay. I think it's from the human world. Now I know what you're thinking. Why would a human flag have a cool skeleton on it? Well, I have a theory. I think humans must have descended from skeletons. That book's one of my favorites. Advanced puzzle construction for critical minds. That next book's another one of my favorites. Peekaboo with Fluffy Bunny. The ending always gets me. The internet. I'm quite popular there. I'm just a dozen away from a double-digit follower count. Oh. Of course, fame has a steep price. A jealous troll has designed my online persona, always sending me bad puns in a goofy font that nobody likes. Hey, those are all the attacks I used on you. Great memories, huh? Seems like it was only yesterday. Even though it basically just happened. There are no skeletons inside my closet. Except me sometimes. Papyrus gay moments. So, if you've seen everything, do you want to start the date? Fucking course I do. I'm a lesbian and I would date Papyrus. That says something. Okay, dating start. Here we are, on a date. I've actually never done this before. But don't worry, you can't spell prepared without several letters from my name. I snagged an official dating rulebook from the library. Or, you know, library, whatever floats your boat that doesn't exist. We're ready to have a great time. Let's see. Step 1. Press the C key on your keyboard for dating HUD. Egg. Wowie, I feel so informed. I think we're ready for step 2. Step 2. Ask them on a date. Ahem. Human, hi, the Great Papyrus. We'll go on a date with you. Really? Wowie. I guess that means it's time for part 3. Step 3. Put on nice clothes to show you care. Wait a second. Wear clothing? That bandage hanging off of you. You're wearing clothing right now. Not only that. Earlier today you were also wearing clothing. No. Could it be? You've wanted to date me from the very beginning? No. You planned it all. You're way better at dating than I am. No. Your dating power. Yeah. Yeah. Don't think you've bested me yet. I, the Great Papyrus, have never been beaten at dating, and I never will. I'm 0 for 0. I can easily keep up with you. You see, I too can wear clothing. In fact, I always wear my special clothes underneath my regular clothes, just in case somebody happens to ask me on a date. Behold! Papyrus do be ballin' though. No! A genuine compliment! However, you don't truly understand the hidden power of this outfit. Therefore, what you just said is invalid. This date won't escalate any further, unless you find my secret. But that won't happen. My hat? My hat? My hat! Yeah. Well then, you found my secret. I suppose I have no choice. It's a present. A present just for you. Do you know what this is? Spaghetti. That's what you're thinking, isn't it? right. But oh, so wrong. This ain't any plain old pasta. This is an artisan's work. Silken spaghetti, finely aged in an oaken cask. Been cooked by me, Master Chef Papyrus. Human, it's time to end this. There's no way this can go any further. What a passionate expression. You must really love my cooking. And by extension, me. Maybe even more than I do. Ah. Ugh. No. Hurt sound effect number 3. Or 4, I can't count. Human, it's clear now. You're madly in love with me. Everything you do, everything you say. It's all been for my sake. Human, I want you to be happy too. It's time for me to express my feelings. It's time that I told you. Hi, Papyrus. Hi. Boy, is it hot in here or is it just me? Shoot. Human, I'm sorry. I don't like you the way you like me. Romantically, I mean. I tried very hard to. I thought that because you flirted with me, that I was supposed to go on a date with you. Then, on the date, feelings would blossom forth. I would be able to match your passion for me. But alas, I, the great Papyrus, have failed. I feel just the same as before. And instead, by dating you, I have only drawn you deeper into your intense love for me. A dark prison of passion with no escape. How could I have done this to my dear friend? No, wait, that's wrong. I can't fail at anything. Human, I'll help you through these trying times. I'll keep being your cool friend, and act like all this never happened. After all, you are very great. It would be tragic to lose your friendship. So please, don't cry because I won't kiss you. Because I don't even have lips. And hey, someday you'll find somebody as great as me. Well, no, that's not true. But I'll help you settle for second best. God. Fuck. Oh, and if you ever need to reach me, here's my phone number. You can call me anytime. Platonically. Well, gotta go. Yeah. Wonderful. Peak character design. I know I've said that a ton, but there is nothing in this life that makes it more worth living than Papyrus. Give me just a second. I'm gonna get a sip of water, because that Papyrus voice, it sure does a number on the good old talking machine. There it is, the cracked open can of water. That I'm infamous for at this point. It's so weird to listen to this without any of like the ambient sounds or anything. There's a tutu lying on the ground here. There was more character development in the last 5 minutes of this game than in all of Harry Potter. God damn! Oh, that's brutal, but very accurate. Oh, thank you. That is delightful. So okay, Scarlet, you have a good night. Thank you so much for stopping by. It means a lot, and thank you for sharing, by the way. Super sweet of you. Hope you're having a good night. I will take the dusty tutu. You equipped the old tutu. I sure did. Ooh, this remix is good. Yeah. H. You know, like that one letter. Hi, Undyne. I'm here with my daily report. Sorry, I don't know why the idea of Papyrus is walking up to Undyne in the middle of a dark and just going, H, and then just leaving. It's like my favorite fucking thing. Regarding that human I called you about earlier. Huh? Did I fight them? Yeah, yes, of course I did. I fought them valiantly. What? Did I capture them? Well, no. I tried very hard, Undyne, but in the end, I failed. What? You're going to take the human soul yourself? But Undyne, you don't have to destroy them. You see... I understand. I'll help you in any way I can. No, I completely agree. I really wish Papyrus was in more of this game. Like, again, I would be completely okay with it if they sold a Papyrus dating simulator just for more dialogue like that. There's not a lot I wouldn't give for that, frankly. Hello, Monster Kid. I like him a lot. Oh, this remix is so good. We're gonna go to the secret room. Just wasn't ready for the responsibility. There's a lone couche, or is it queen? I don't know how to pronounce this. Fuck, I feel embarrassed. Will you take it? Yes. I'm carrying too much. Hang on. You aren't ready for the responsibility. Quiche. Okay. Alright, cool. Thank you. I wanted to make sure I wasn't being completely dumb. Item. I'll drop the bandage. Jesus fucking Christ, okay. You got the abandoned quiche. It is no longer abandoned. Also, this little squeaking sound effect is actually one of my favorite sounds in the whole game. I don't know why. Also, these flowers are very pretty. The waterfall just in general is a very pretty area. Hello, this is Papyrus. How did I get this number? It was easy. I just dialed every single number sequentially until I got to yours. Yeah. So, what are you wearing? I'm asking for a friend. She thought she saw you wearing a dusty tutu. Is that true? Are you wearing a dusty tutu? So you are wearing a dusty tutu. Got it. Wink, wink. Have a nice day. He thinks you lied to him to, you know, keep yourself safe. I love Papyrus. Rubber duck. Y'all, can we get a tweet in the chat, please? Oh fuck, I didn't realize the thing started. Wait, I wasn't paying attention. sweet. Thank you. Papyrus winks with the eye he doesn't have. Yeah. Well, he does have eyes sometimes. Remember the shocked expression? He just only has eyeballs sometimes, which is honestly more freaky now that I'm thinking about it. Secret room. Man, I wish I didn't think about that, actually. That fucking timing. Who followed just then? Cletus Zero, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream, by the way, and having a good night. Or morning, you know, whatever time it is where you're at. You've been playing Deltarune a lot. Good to hear. Deltarune's great. I hope you've been having a, you know, a fun time. Quiche. You're welcome. That's how you pronounce quiche. That's how it works. You're very welcome for this discovery. So I don't appreciate how Undyne just kind of snatched Monster Kid like that. Water time. Also, I forgot to set up channel points. I know somebody mentioned that last stream. I will do that eventually, though. You have my word. It'll probably just be, you know, next week. I just honestly wasn't thinking about it. The only coherent thought I've had this week since figuring out about this mod is Undertale. That's it. I fucking love this game, so... This music's really good. The target ID game mode? I'm gonna pretend I know what that is. Hello, this is Papyrus. Remember when I asked you about your clothes? Well, the friend who wanted to know. Her opinion of you was very... murdery. But I bet you knew that already. And because you knew that, I told her what you told me you were wearing. A dusty tutu. Because I knew, of course, after such a suspicious question, you would obviously change your clothes. You're such a smart cookie. This way you're safe and I didn't lie. No betrayal anyway. Being friends with everyone is easy. Boop. Thanks, Papyrus. Love you, bud. It's Onion Sun. Aw. This face specifically reminds me so much of that Disney show, what was it, Wander Over Yonder. I don't know why, it really does. Goodbye, Onion. Just Onion. Onion fella. Shiren. You hum a funky tune. Now, like the dog, we can keep going for special dialogue, which I'm gonna do. Aggressive tooting. Final toot. Ow. What a good little concert that was. Step on a siren, yeah. That it is. Then we wait here for a second. Okay. Down, right. Okay. I'm gonna try to remember this, but my memory's terrible. Okay, let's see. Up, right, down, right. Cool. Okay. Here it is, everybody. The most powerful weapon in all of Undertale's lore. It's a legendary artifact. Will you take it? Of course I will. You're carrying too much. That's unfortunate. I'll drop something. I kind of don't want to drop any of this, though. I'll drop the monster candy. Or I'll eat it. You're carrying too many dogs. You put the dog on the ground. The dog absorbs the artifact. You never see it again. Nobody knows what that artifact is, and that makes me very happy. Ah, Toby. God, I love him. Yeah, I'll take an umbrella. Why not? It is a little unfortunate that the sound effects of the rain aren't working with the mod, though. It will be cool whenever they update it, though, to do so. Which, again, after I wrap up the stream before I go, I'll look at any fan art or memes anybody decides to make. If they want to make those, again, remember, if you want to do that, I will drop in the chat real quickly my @ on Twitter to do so. And I will take a look at them and retweet them after the thing ends. And atop that, I will put a link in chat to the Discord where you can find the mod that I am currently playing, in case you want to, you know, experience it for yourself. And it'll be in the archive on YouTube as well. I try not to do too many little self-promos like that, but, you know, it is important. Also, Dreamer's a really good last name. And this here's the moment everybody likes to screenshot. Is this a challenge? It is not a challenge, but if you would like to make any fan art or memes, it's always greatly appreciated. Never ever required, but I have to say that now because, again, we got some during that first Klonoa stream, and since then we've just gotten a pretty consistent stream. Which, again, thank you guys for that. It's super sweet, and you guys are really funny, so I enjoy seeing it. It's weird that anybody would care enough about these little streams to make fan art of it, but God, it means so much. It really does. So thank y'all for being here. It's still incredibly surreal, but I'm not going to repeat myself too much. Oh God. I never remember exactly where to go here. God, this almost sounds like Final Fantasy music when it's orchestrated. Oh, this is beautiful. What the hell? God, this really is giving me strong Final Fantasy vibes, though. I don't know how I keep getting hit by these, but not taking any damage. Sometimes I surprise myself. No, I realize I'm reading this in chat way after it happened, and I'm assuming it's about the screenshot thing, but no, I cannot blame people. It is very pretty. Get a sip of water real fast. Viewing this endless cycle of worthless garbage, it fills you with determination. Before I go, I would like to drop the dog residue that the dog left behind. And take an astronaut bar. No. And here we go, Mad Dummy. It's so weird with no sound effect. Oh yeah, fun fact. For songs that weren't in the concert, the modder said that he or they actually reached out and contacted different artists that made orchestrated versions online and got their permission to use their covers in their place. So that's what you're hearing now. This one isn't from the concert, but rather from a fan. So, still wonderful. Oh, this is really good, actually. I might have to look up, like, what version this is. God, this version is so good. What was their name again? God, this track is phenomenal. Relying on people that aren't garbage. Fuck. Almost no-hitted that fight. That's unfortunate. I've got knives. I'm out of knives. Whoop. Fun fact, I send that sound effect in Discord calls whenever I'm calling my friends whenever I leave. I just really like that whoop sound. Hello, Napstabloop. No, buddy. Heck. I really want like a giant Napstabloop plushie. Like just a ridiculously sized one. Napstabloop, people enjoy spending time with you. Why is it so hard to conceptualize? My heart hurts for him. Ah, there's no... Did I speak too soon? No, there's no music in this room, unfortunately. But, let's see if this works. Yeah, it doesn't seem like this room works in the alpha for this mod, unfortunately. This is a ghost sandwich. Do you want to try it? Of course I want to try a ghost sandwich. It sounds delicious. Comically large blook. Absolutely. I would love that. It's a family tradition. Yes. Alright, here we go, everybody. It's time to get funky. You know, I really never thought I would relate to this part of this game, but recently, after getting off of a particularly grueling work week, one of the ones where I worked 48 hours in 4 days, I kind of got home and did this, more or less. Where I just kind of laid on the ground and didn't think a whole lot. It was nice, though. So, you know, to an extent, I understand where an absolute comes from. That was nice. You're welcome, Nestabluke. I am going to continue on my journey now. Right, that's where the river person will be. Kind of surprised we haven't had to use any healing items yet, but I guess it's not surprising, seeing how many times I've already played this game. Having a great time with this playthrough, though. Thank you all so much for, you know, letting me share it with you and everything. It really is an honor to have you guys here. Special enemy Timmy. And obviously, I don't think I need to say this. I feel like everybody knows it, but this enemy is based off of the artist that made most of the sprite work for this game, Timmy Chang. She's very cool, and you should check her out if you haven't already, but I don't know why you'd be here if you didn't know this. And down here is where the... yeah... Timmy Village. Oi, I'm Timmy, and this is my friend Timmy. Oi, I'm Timmy, and this is my friend Timmy. Oi, I'm Timmy. Don't forget my friend. Hi, I'm Bob. So cute. Boy, you should check out Tim Shop. Yeah, I agrees. Should check Tim Shop. Oh, humans, such a cute. Tim, watch egg. Egg will hatch. Tim, proud parent. It's hard-boiled. I don't know. There's something so funny to me about just like one letter and dots. I don't know why. I really like the idea of, you know, puh. Tim heard human allergics to Tim. That okay? Tim understand. Tim also allergic to Tim. Waves. Oh my god. Then happy music. It's really disappointing that the Tim shop didn't get a remix, but you know, it's okay. Maybe it will at one point, who knows? You feel something. You're filled with determination. Wonderful. Weirdly, I don't fully remember what to do here. Oh no, I gotta go left instead of right, I think. And I'm far from the first person to say what I'm about to say, but I do think that this game is really neat and definitely deserves all the praise it ended up getting. For, if nothing else, the whole concept of an RPG where, you know, you don't have to fight anybody. I think that's really neat, what they did with it, and I enjoy it a lot. As much as it's, you know, a meme online now to say anything about this game and how it subverted expectations, it really does hold true, and I don't think that the internet can really take that from me. Let's see. Washua. Really surprised I didn't get hit by that attack. I almost always get hit by Washua. I just realized Washua was a pun, like based on Joshua. Oh my god. How did I never figure that out? Okay. Oh no, it's getting dark. Oh, heck. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Excuse me, had to yawn. I just tried to take a sip of my water with the lid on. I'm so tired. Monster Kid. Aw. Sorry I haven't said anything in like a couple minutes. I just was completely zoned out, focused in the game. Which, you know, that happens sometimes when you're playing something this good. Ah, here we go. I didn't realize we were already here. I'm really bad at this fight, by the way. Like, if there is going to be any point in this game in which I gotta get a game over, it's probably gonna be here. She said flowery swordswoman, and now that's all I can think about. God damn it. What can I say? I've got lesbian brain. I appreciate that Undyne's laugh is a foo-hoo-hoo. I think a lot of good characters have foo-hoo-hoo laughs, not even just in Undertale, just in general. To face danger head on. God, this game's so witty. I know somebody made a Dance Dance Revolution joke earlier. This is essentially what this is. Ooh, that horn. Yeah, timing's off. Sorry I'm not saying much here, I just really gotta focus because I'm bad at this part. Ooh, I gotta use an item. I have no idea how I managed to keep up with that. I'll take it though. Hey, what's up? I was just thinking, you, me, and Undyne should all hang out sometime. I think you would make great pals. Let's meet up at our house later. Good thinking, Papyrus. Check my text? Okay, gotcha. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's adorable. If you want to tweet that at my Twitter account, I will retweet it after the stream's over. That's adorable. Thank you for sharing that. It's very good. But even if you don't, I really appreciate it. That's really cute. I like it a lot. I also appreciate that it's in the dimensions for a phone wallpaper, so I could hypothetically use it for that. Although I'd never do it, I am kind of curious what would happen if you just left Undyne here. And she leaves you be. So now, actually no, I'm gonna keep going until I get to that river person, then we'll go back. Alright, so yeah, I've made up my mind. I think we're gonna get through Hotland, and then I will stop the stream after we get to the core, and we'll finish it tomorrow. We will go to the waterfall to go hang out with Undyne and Papyrus, because, you know, why not? You got a good RPG recommendation? One I'm playing currently that I'm really enjoying is Earthbound. If you haven't played that one, Earthbound's real fun. Outside of that, though, let me think of some others. I know you played Persona 4. There's Earthbound. I hear Chrono Trigger's really good. Haven't played that one yet. I've been wanting to, though. Final Fantasy VII is great. Trying to think of some other ones I played. I played a lot of the ones that a lot of people have already talked about, though, so I don't have a lot of recommendations there. Oh, wait, never mind. I totally do. Bug Fables. Bug Fables is wonderful. You should play it. I recommend. I can't believe I forgot about Bug Fables. It's a very good little RPG, and I cannot recommend it enough. You should check that out. Anybody that wants to play a good RPG, especially something more akin to the Paper Mario series, should probably check that out. I went the wrong way. Yeah, that's my final answer for that. Bug Fables all the way. It's a really good game. Let me save first. Oh, the human arrives. Are you ready to hang out with Undyne? I have a plan to make you two great friends. Yeah, we'll hang out with Papyrus. I mean Undyne. Okay, stand behind me. Psst. Make sure to give her this. She loves these. Any good shooters? I don't play a lot of shooters, so I don't have a lot of recommendations there. Let me think though. I might have one or two. I mean, I used to enjoy playing Overwatch before I found out how shitty Blizzard is. So if you do end up playing that, I'd recommend buying it used so as not to support them. But outside of that, I really liked Halo Reach, actually. I really enjoyed Halo Reach. I know that one's kind of hit or miss for a lot of people, but I personally really enjoyed Reach. It's my favorite Halo game of the ones I've played, and the Halo series in general is one of the only shooter series I've ever been able to get into. So, if you're looking for a good shooter, I would recommend Halo Reach if you haven't played it already. That's about all I got, though. Sorry, that's not my forte. You bet I am, and I brought a friend. Thanks, Papyrus. Love you, bud. Also, this is not like a surprising statement to anybody, but Undyne's cute. I like Undyne. Here, Undyne. My friend brought you a gift. On their own. I love that he just gives her these all the time. She doesn't have the heart to throw them away. Oopsie doopsie, I just remembered. I have to go to the bathroom. You two have fun. Fuck. Dang, what a shame. I thought Undyne could be friends with you. But I guess I overestimated her. She's just not up to the challenge. This face right here that she makes on her sprite, it's like the cutest thing. Undyne's adorable. I like her a lot. That's not true. There's never a part of my day where I'm not thinking about Papyrus Undyne, I'm sorry. I'd like... Oh. I forgot this was a thing. I'd like tea, the blatantly correct choice. Whoop. It's my favorite sound effect. I will say, no sound effect will ever be better than the critical hit sound effect in Earthbound. It's so satisfying. Pet the vegetables in an affectionate manner. I will do no such thing. I will continuously pet the vegetables. Also the random banana on the counter. I feel that. Oh, fun fact about me recently. I like getting off brands of things because, you know, it saves money. So, I recently got some store brand chocolate chip cookies, and I decided to eat those because, you know, they're cheaper than Chips Ahoy. And I opened them, and to my surprise, there's a lot more of them than there are in Chips Ahoy, even though it's like the same size packaging. And I'm like, oh, this is real good. And then I bit into one. And then I found out how they were able to be cheaper but still have more. Because they're not good. Like, usually, obviously, the quality might take a little bit of a dip, but, like, oh man, they sure do exist. And I'm going to finish them, but that does not mean I'm necessarily super stoked about it. So, you know, I just figured I'd share, but it's completely unrelated, but, you know. Well, not completely, but, you know, words. We'll carefully put in the noodles. You put the noodles in one at a time. I feel like that would bother anybody that, like, cooks a lot. Nice. This is true.
You don't have to eat the cookies if they're bad.
Fair. I'm going to, though. I'm not going to waste that money. Fuck. I have been told I do not eat the cookies. However, I am determined enough to do so. So I will. God, I am stirring so goddamn hard. We are going to make the best pasta in existence. Or burn the house down. You know, one or the other. Whichever comes first, really. Turn up the heat. I am holding right. Yeah. That'll happen. I actually don't know if I like where I stand on that about how the whole concept of some people don't get along and physically can't. I don't know. I've definitely felt that way before, but I don't know how fair that is. And I've thought about that, and I'm not sure. I don't think I agree with it though. Yeah, we probably should leave the flaming house. And away she goes. I feel so bad for this poor house. I appreciate that it has tears though. Alright, let's see. River person's down here, and we'll keep going on our way. To Hotland. What do you mean you revoke my cookie privileges? I like those. I need those. That is true, River Person. The Timmy Village is in the dark room. Or next to it, rather. Alright, and here we are in Hotland, which we're gonna get through, and then we'll call it a night. We'll stop right as we get into the core, or the hotel before the core. And I'll continue this tomorrow at 4 p.m. EST, so, you know, if you want updates for that, just hit that follow button or whatever, if that's, you know, if you actually want to see it. Hello, Alfies. Oh, they kept that, like, goofy kind of style to her theme while, you know, orchestrating it. That's fun. I kind of forgot about this track. I love that she says it with a question mark at the end. Alfie's is great. Oh no. Oh yes, it's Metaton. I wonder if they actually changed the quiz in this mod. That'd be cool. Although obviously the main draw to the mod is the soundtrack being changed. No, yeah, the quiz looks like it's still the same. really love Alfie's face in the background. Oh, so in the mod they actually changed Mew Mew Kissy Cutie to be the video game adaptation rather than fuck, the anime, which I think's really cute. That's fun. I enjoy that. God, it makes me really happy that Undyne and Alphys end up being canon and everything. They're adorable. Whoosh. Here he goes. It sure was. It can do texting. That's I don't know why the way that's phrased is really funny to me. It can do texting. Easy peasy. Oh, that choir. Oh, that she follows it up with the like cute little happy face. Tsundere plane. Wonderful. There's something about giving the anime trope of Tsundere to a fucking airplane and calling it Tsundere plane that is just so funny to me. Toby Fox's writing is just the best, and I really am happy that he stuck with his dream and ended up making this game. Because, God, I don't know. Oh, hang on, I believe we got a follower or something? Mushy SR, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I don't need that frying pan. I hope you're, you know, doing well and everything. Another thing, let's see. Uplift Feather, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. God, you guys are really coming through the stream. I'm glad you guys are, you know, enjoying yourself and everything so far, though. You just skipped the rules. What were they? Okay. Quick rundown on the rules. I'm Layla. My pronouns are she, her. Respect that. And, you know, there's no problem there. Other than that, no backseating, unless I, like, specifically ask for help or something. Just, you know, be kind to others, don't be shitty, and, we'll all have a good time here. So, not a ton of rules, just keep that in mind, and, you know, thank you for asking, though. I do appreciate that. Pie rope. Hope you're having a good evening, by the way. Thank you again for the follow. Oh man, I'm really bad at this one. Really ominous stuff. I appreciate it, but God. I feel so bad for Alfie. She's trying her best. She just wants to be cared about, which she is. She just doesn't realize that. Oh. That sucks. It's never fun when that happens. It does, though. God, this orchestrated soundtrack is just so gorgeous. Oops, didn't mean to do that. And my timing's off. Fun. I really like her character design. She's cute. Alright, let's see. The door has been opened. You know, the Hotland isn't my favorite area, but it always does please me, you know, as a Vent enthusiast. God, I really love the Undertale trailers. Even the trailers for this game have so much character, and it's just, oh, it's wonderful. Do I speedrun anything? I do not, however, I have actually contemplated getting into it. I haven't yet, uh, but, you know, if there is a game that I ever do plan to speedrun, it will probably be this one, just because it's the one I know the most about already, and I don't feel like I'd have to do a ton of extra studying. I don't know if I'll ever get into speedrunning, though. It is something that I have a lot of interest in from, like, a background perspective, though. Like, I do enjoy watching speedruns and stuff like that. I don't know, they're not really for me. Yeah, this game's real simple. But because of that, I also feel like the game's incredibly refined. Like, I feel like it's kind of impossible to break any of the records that are up right now, at the very least for me. I haven't actually really looked at any speedruns for this game, though, for the specific reason of, well, I enjoy taking at least a little bit of time with this game, because it's just a fun experience, and I don't know. Speedruns of this game are probably interesting, but if there's one game I really would like to get into speedrunning, it would definitely be Klonoa Door to Phantomile on the PS1. I really love that game. Not very good at it, though, as my recent stream series of it has found, which, hey, shameless plug, you can find on my YouTube archive channel, dreamietraveller Archives, if you want to go back and look at that. It was kind of atrocious, but I really enjoyed it. It's a good game. Ah, damn, okay. Yeah, this game is a very simple game to speedrun. Time to go get the substitute. Surely no complications will occur. If I ran this game, I'd probably still do a pacifist run, because I don't have the heart for the genocide run, as I've mentioned before. I hate killing papyrus. I can't do it. I really can't. I've seen how the genocide run goes for the most part, just because, you know, I live on the internet essentially, so it's kind of hard to avoid. But I have not personally played all the way through a genocide run. I can't do it. Papyrus is great. It's not to say I wasn't curious, though, because again, I did go back and look at content about it. Oh, this remix of the song's good. I'm enjoying this little bit of freshness put in with this familiarity with this game. That's fair. I'll definitely consider it. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you for sharing, though. It's interesting. Almost went backwards even though it literally just said to go forwards. And there's the core, which is where we will be stopping the stream. And again, I'll be finishing it tomorrow at 4 p.m. EST, and if you would like reminders for that in future streams, check me out on Twitter, which is something I'll shamelessly plug again, because why not? Let me just put it in the chat. There we are. Oh, no, yeah, again, I don't doubt that. If you want to go for a record with this game, I'm sure it's highly optimized already, because again, it is pretty simple. Alright, we gotta do this. It wouldn't be a playthrough if we didn't do this. Yeah, that's enough. You get the idea. Hot dogs, fun physics. Biceps are also wearing sunglasses. God, I love papyrus. There we go. Seems to have already rejected itself. My heart. I'm caring too much. Let's see. I don't really want to drop anything, but I guess I'll drop the unicycle. Which, by the way, is a great name for after you eat half of a bicycle. And I'll drop the tutu. I don't really need it anymore. I typically stick with the apron. How suspiciously convenient. This puzzle. I'm really bad at this one. Like, I don't remember the solution. It's usually just trial and error for me until it ends up working out. So I apologize if this part's a bit painful to watch. I don't really remember how to do it. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. Oh wait, it's really obvious. I don't know how I messed that up. Okay, never mind, y'all. Okay, cool. Got you. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't see it in chat until afterwards, but it's still appreciated. Man, these last couple streams have been great. Thank y'all for making these so fun. Hotland Bad Opinion Zone. I've never actually taken the time to read that. I like that. But I was gonna say, you know, thank y'all for being here and making everything so much more enjoyable. You guys make it super fun to replay through some of my favorite games because, again, last time I met a Klonoa fan, which is super rare and super fun, and I'm happy to find some new Undertale fans too, but maybe might even end up enjoying my content and sticking around. So, you know, if you do, thank you. If not, you know, no pressure. Just hope you're having a good day. Oh no, you're completely fine. It's no problem. I only say the no backseating rule specifically for people that like are very forceful about how to play a game. And for the most part, I like to, you know, figure stuff out for myself. But it doesn't really matter for a game like this because I've already beaten Undertale multiple times. So no worries, man. You're fine. Oops. No, I meant to talk to him. Whoops. Yeah, no worries. You're fine. It's really not that big of a deal. Ooh, this one also has a very big Final Fantasy feel to it. Which again, if you would like to experience this mod yourself, I will be linking to a Discord in which you can find it directly after wrapping up and getting to the core. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look at fan art and memes and stuff that people send in through Twitter and retweet those, and then I'll go ahead and do that. These guys are cute. Alright, cool. We are good to go. I love how the oh yes is always a response to something Alfie says, rather it be oh no or are you serious. It's really good. Little subtleties like that are always super fun. A dog exists somewhere. What a fun line. You won't, I like to think that he actually says then you won't be reporting live any longer. 9 viewers are gonna enjoy. I feel that. Dog diffused. Bottom left. God, I know I've already said it a million times, but seriously, this music is so good. And finally, Yim feels to trap the glass of water. Oops. Swish. Oh man. I don't ever mess it up this bad. What? Okay. Sorry, El. I am so confused. There we are. This is really awkward without the little sound effect that plays during this part. But again, this mod's still in alpha, so it doesn't have everything. I love that it went down one. That makes me really happy. I'm sure nothing, you know, suspicious with Alphys is going on or anything. Certainly not. But yeah, as I've mentioned offhandedly earlier about how I've started playing through Earthbound, it really is interesting seeing this game's similarities, like specifically in its writing. I mean, again, it's inspired by it, so it's to no one's surprise, but it has been a real treat to play through. Moffat, one of my favorite characters. The Muffet fight is really, really fun, and I'm looking forward to it. Oh, and I can't wait to hear the concert version of Spider Dance again. That'll be fun. I'm curious to see if they added any new dialogue for that one or not. Because they had a lot of new dialogue near the beginning, but it kind of feels like it kind of fell to the wayside a bit as it goes on. But again, this mod's going to be continuously updated for quite a while, so I would not be surprised if that changed. Or even if it didn't, I mean, hell, it's still a great mod. That's fair. This is actually my first time experiencing Earthbound, so I've really been enjoying it. Oh man, I'm so bad at these puzzles. I'll figure it out eventually. I do not remember the solution to this. There we are. I just kind of trial and error these until they work. Oops. That's super fair. No, Earthbound is incredibly charming from what I played so far, and although, again, I'm not even close to beating it, I completely agree with it being super charming and fun. Heck. Man, I am really messing that up, huh? I wish you luck in that. That sounds fun. I'm sure, My brain just kind of trailed off, sorry. I was just gonna say, I bet that's a real interesting one to, you know, speedrun, specifically because RPGs in general are pretty strange when it comes to that. Takes nearly 4 hours. Yeah, I don't doubt that. I really don't. Frankly, I'm kind of surprised it's not longer. I missed it. That's okay. What an atrocity. Oh yeah, alright, here we go. Love the Muffet fight so much. Muffet's character design is, I don't know, she's just adorable. I like Muffet, which is weird because in real life I'm absolutely terrified of almost any kind of bug, especially spiders, but I like Muffet. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm usually pretty okay with this on console, but I'm interested to see how well I'll do with it on keyboard, seeing as I haven't played this game on keyboard in like 4 years. Nearly 5. Maybe it has been fine by 5 by now, I don't know. No, it hasn't. Definitely hasn't been. I was actually listening to this track specifically the other day. By the other day, I mean last night. That and Asgore's theme. Both of those songs were already absolutely phenomenal, but the orchestrated versions, man, they translated really nicely. Again, it still surprises me how great this game is quality-wise, yet I am struggling so badly. My bad, y'all. Hopefully that doesn't bother y'all too much. I'm just here for a good time. Item. So come to think of it, I think one of my biggest reasons for liking Muffet so much is the fact that I'm kind of a sucker for sweets in real life. I love things like, even the Cinnabon Bakery is just, it's good. So I guess it's not super surprising, but I would enjoy Muffet. Yeah, I've actually seen that mashup. It's by Botanic Sage. I like his mashups. Yeah. Flowey kind of bought off Muffet. Actually, wait, no. I don't think it was him. If I'm not wrong, I think it's actually Metaton that did it. Yeah, no, you're right. It is Metaton. That's right. Because she mentions how he changes shape in the shadows. It's Metaton, not Flowey, my bad. Sorry, I'm not saying much right now. I'm just really focusing. Here, let me go up, please. Oh. Nope, I don't hate spiders, I'm just terrified of them. To be fair, I don't think that it really needs clarification that it's Metatone. I was just being dumb, I kind of forgot. There we go. Also, I love how that fight actually does represent the soul color purple for perseverance, because literally you have to just kind of keep surviving until it ends, so I think that's pretty cool. Harutomo? That's a good question. Is that mentioned somewhere in this game or something? I don't really know. I'm not familiar. I do not trust you, Metaton. You are a very rude man. Oh, Klonoa. It's a wonderful 2.5D platformer for the PlayStation 1. It's called Klonoa Door to Phantomile. It's absolutely delightful. I recently played a stream series of it, if you're interested in seeing that. I'll admit and be perfectly and openly honest, it's not my best work, but it is there, both here and on my YouTube archive channel, which you can find through my Twitter, which I put in the chat a bit earlier. But it's essentially, it does the same kind of thing Undertale does in terms of having like a really surprisingly deep story, but with a 2D platformer that, you know, came out in, I don't remember what year it was the late 90s though. I want to say 1999, but I may be wrong on that. Maybe it was 98. It's really fun though. It's a recent favorite of mine, and I don't really like the Klonoa remake that they made for the Wii. Not really a big fan of that one, but I'm actually planning to stream Klonoa 2 soon as well, so, you know, pretty excited for that because that'll be a blind playthrough. Haven't had the experience to play that one before, so I'm looking forward to finally being able to check it out. I super recommend looking into the series in general though, even if it's not through my playthrough of it or anything. It's really, really good. And it is a game I want to speedrun at some point. I don't know if I'll ever get around to actually doing it, like refining my skills at it or anything, because admittedly, although I love the game, I'm not great at it. I'm gonna stop rambling about it though. And this is the part where I'm just not gonna move. Not gonna touch any tiles. Oh, there's no music for this part. Once again, I know I've already said it, but I would like to take this time to remind everybody that this mod is in alpha, so it's not completely finished yet. I haven't played Cave Story actually. I'm a little intimidated by Metroidvanias, as interested in them as I am. I actually love the OST to Cave Story. I really want to play Cave Story Plus specifically because it has a co-op mode, and I feel like I'd feel a lot better about going into a Metroidvania if I had somebody to play it with. So it's possible I may play the Switch version of that game at some point. Who knows though? If I do, I'll probably I don't know. Maybe I will play the freeware version. Not super sure. Oh, it's not so much the difficulty that scares me. It's more of I get lost super easily in games. I have a terrible sense of direction, and Metroidvanias are fairly easy to get lost in from my experience, so, you know. It's not that, okay, I have a big respect for the genre, and it's not that I dislike them per se. It's just I haven't really been able to find any I've been able to get into. Who knows, though? Maybe Cave Story could be it. I'm willing to give it a shot. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you for sharing. I really like the music. On to Grass Town is actually one of my favorite video game tracks, so I think that's pretty neat. Whatever. I've never been able to catch that last line of what he says. Also, fun fact, after or the first time I played this game rather, I played it on an old laptop that could barely handle it, and the final fight, although I won't say what it is for spoiler reasons in case this is for whatever reason somebody's first experience with this game, my computer could hardly handle it. It ran so poorly. I guess not the final boss time. You know what I mean. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. The most technically demanding part of this game. It was real bad. Great, thanks for treating me. This is true. Oh, this version of this theme is really good. I know I've been saying that about virtually every song in the soundtrack, but I mean, you know, it rings true. I really enjoyed Toriel. Oh, I love how this cover works in Megalovania. That's cute. I don't know, but I agree with her character being super generic. I find Toriel to be very memorable, at least. I will say she's definitely a lot less exaggerated in her qualities compared to a lot of the main cast, and I can understand where you're coming from, to be, like, absolutely sure. Like, not saying that to invalidate that, that's your opinion, that's very valid, but I don't know, I feel like Toriel's pretty decently fleshed out, especially with her past with Asgore and all. Also, I don't think it helps that we don't see her for most of the game. So for a lot of people, I don't think she leaves that big of an impression. And I understand why Sansa's so popular, but I still kind of like Papyrus more than anybody, like, honestly. How did I never notice that the tables were, like, shaped like Metaton? I can't can't believe I never put that together before. Right, and here we are at the hotel, which is where I'm going to actually call the stream for the night. Obviously, thank you so much to everybody who came out and made the stream super fun for me. I hope you also enjoyed it. But before I go, I am going to do two things. First of which, look at fan art and memes on Twitter and retweet them. Although I don't really look at them on stream, I just kind of retweet them, and if you see me on Twitter, you'll see them there. But atop that, after that, I'll go ahead and drop a link to the Discord in which you can find the mod for this game, and then we'll get going. So let me go ahead and pull that up real fast. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. This fan art of the dog's adorable. It's not bad. It's very good. I'm gonna retweet that real fast. Again, thank y'all so much for making fan art and memes and stuff like that. It means a lot. And you know, if you ever want to make any but you're watching the archive or something, which by the way, I will download the stream and re-upload it to YouTube almost directly after the stream ends, which I always do. But if you still want to make fan art related to the stream, that's completely okay. You totally can, and I'll just look at it next stream at the end of it and retweet it then. Is that everything? Just want to make sure that those two are the only ones we got, which thank you again for those, by the way. They're very good. Both in very different ways, albeit, but it's very good fan art. Alright, now let me go ahead and nab that Discord link. This is it, right? Yep. Let me copy that and post that in chat. And one more time, this is my I put PM boom twatter. You know what I mean though, on Twitter, whatever. But you get it. But with that though, I think we're gonna wrap it up. It's been a good stream, about 3.5 hours or so. Thank y'all so much for taking the time to come hang out. It's been real fun. And, you know, I'll be here at 4 p.m. EST tomorrow to wrap this up. I hope to see you guys there. And, you know, try to send some love to that Discord for the mod if you guys are enjoying what you're seeing too, because I know I'm definitely going to. It's super fun. But, you know, enough of my rambling. Y'all have a good night. I'm bad at ending